Brownout time, and time to test the new auxiliary lights. Turning on the white lights. The small lights are pretty bright, as it seems. And turning on the yellow option. This light seems to be more focused on the streets in front of you. All this was possible thanks to a massive brownout we had the other night. The affected area was not just our area, it was half the province, as I heard. So everything was put into pitch dark. Well, everything, as it seems. Here we have still the street lights on, but for sure this is solar lights. Other parts had their street lights off, like this one here. The auxiliary lights seem to do a very nice job to make things visible. Here we pass by the Bayview Hospital, which run their generator. And back into darkness. Approaching town proper. Also here, no street lights. Some youngsters on a bike. And a gas station on generator power. Fast forward to the Walter Markt, fully illuminated and with a lot of people there dodging the brownout. For going into town, I will use the back road, a small and bumpy road with not much traffic. Hopefully. Sugarcane fields to the right, and we are hitting the first houses in the suburbs. Our mayor's home, also fully illuminated. People outside their homes, waiting for the power to resume. The temperatures, by the way, were pretty decent. About 26, 27 degrees Celsius. So it was somewhat pleasant to stay outside rather than being inside the house. Here we are inside Balayan, on the right the public market. Pitch black. Also not as many people on the streets as usual. Agot's Inn, a nice restaurant with the generator lights on. The lights have a nice color. Going forward to Baywalk. Let's see what's going on there. Also solar street lights here, and here we enter Baywalk. A decent amount of people seem to have gathered here. Right beside the sea, the air is fresh and cool. A group of youngsters, they seem to do some dance practice, but at the moment nothing's going on. And the bystanders waiting to see some moves. Interestingly, there are no mosquitoes this year. so it is very pleasant to stay outdoors. More people coming to Bay Walk. So time for me to go out and go to the neighboring town to check out what's going on there. Bye bye, Bay Walk. Interestingly, the street here is wet with puddles of water. So it had been raining here, while 5 kilometers away where I stay, no rain occurred. My white auxiliary lights seemed to blind the people who were waiting on the outside for the power to resume. So they do a pretty good job. On my way to the neighboring town, I do a little test by switching between yellow and white. This is without lights and this is the white one. And here we enter the neighboring town of Tui. Also everything pitch dark. Entering town proper of Tui. Basically the same scenario. Some people on the road sitting out the power cut. Some of the business on generator power, but the rest is pitch dark. So time to go back to Balayan. My lights seem to blind also the oncoming traffic. Amazing, these small lamps, how bright they are and how effective they light up the area. Back home from a 1.5 hour ride in the dark.